4 favourite. Alexander Banquet was the second call at 3s. Rinkery at 9-2. Berejana 5-1 shot. Sackville 13-2. Tony O'Hare, the man to call him.
As they race down towards the next plain fence, which is 7 from home. Rinkery, yet to be headed, leads by a length to Sackville. Just behind them, Alexander Banquet on the outside of Berejan. And just 2 lengths behind that pair comes Florida Pearl. 7 from home, and it's Rinkery from Sackville 2 lengths back in second. They're followed by Berejan, and behind Berejan in 4th place is Alexander Banquet, and Florida Pearl lobbing along just behind them as they come to this open ditch. 6 fences from home. Rinkery, the leader, jumps it well. Berejan lands second. Alexander Banquet on the outside of Sackville, and Florida Pearl just a length and a half behind them. 5 left to jump now. Sackville being pushed up in to regain second place and goes to join Rinkery as they rise to it. Berejan in 3rd. They're followed by Alexander Banquet and Florida Pearl. 4 fences to jump in the Hennessy. Sackville disputes it with Rinkery. Sackville shows just in front from Rinkery on the inside. Berejan is just behind him in 3rd. Florida Pearl getting closer as they clear that fence there, and it is Rinkery who regains the initiative from Sackville. Alexander Banquet, Berejan in 4, and Florida Pearl right behind them as they race down now towards the final open ditch, the 3rd last fence. Rinkery, Sackville driven along in 2nd. Alexander Banquet just behind them. Florida Pearl on the outside of Berejan. They rise to the 3rd last. Rinkery, Sackville, and then Alexander Banquet. Berejan on the inside of Florida Pearl as they turn to start the run towards the 2nd last. Rinkery the leader. Alexander Banquet on the left of the picture. Sackville just behind them. Florida Pearl is just beginning to close now, and Berejan is next as they jump at Sackville. A mistake there, and it's Rinkery from Alexander Banquet and Florida Pearl in 3rd. A gap to Berejan. Sackville struggling as they run the turn. Rinkery the leader from Alexander Banquet. Florida Pearl beginning his effort now on the outside as they level up for home. They've won to jump in the Hennessy Cognac Gold Cup, and Florida Pearl's white face coming down on the outside of a stablemate Alexander Banquet. Rinkery is under the whip on the inside as they race towards the final fence. Alexander Banquet in the center. Florida Pearl the stand side. Rinkery over on the far side, not beaten yet. At the last, Alexander Banquet and Rinkery go on from Florida Pearl. Alexander Banquet away from it just in front of Rinkery. Florida Pearl in 3rd. Berejan is putting in a big effort. Sackville almost lost David Casey. Alexander Banquet the leader. Berejan putting in a big run on the near side. Rinkery in 3rd. Florida Pearl can give no more. It's Alexander Banquet with Berejan coming all the time as they race into the last 50 yards. Alexander Banquet running up a year ago. Berejan on the near side. Alexander Banquet's going to win it. Alexander Banquet wins it.